To verify information more accurately than what is presented in a data set, I would definitely follow up on every single one of these calls in the police stations in which the calls were reported to. Based on the amount of arrests made throughout the period of time, would have me to believe one of two things. There's either a dirty cop helping offenders not get caught, or lazy officers who are milking their reports and not actually searching for the offenders who are committing these crimes. To the information, to verify the information, I would speak to some, not all, of the victims who were seen and had information taken, just in order to see what was initially told to them by responding officers and comparing their initial statements to mine. To expand on my advice to the chief, this situation should be an eye opener to all police stations that are overseen by other chiefs in command. And this is an incident that occurs likely, well, frequently. It is an issue and it is some type of injustice being done. Obviously, it's palpable to see that these arrests are not adding up to the amount of calls. And that means that there is something disconnected, intertwined within the system within itself, the system that we work for, the system that we come to every day, the system that we are paid and responsible for protecting. With that being said, Chief, I would advise, if my word means much, I would advise for there to be a thorough investigation, not only from this data set, but to just personally get to know the people that you have entrusted with the duty to serve and protect, as I stated before. And even if that may seem as too much, getting people that you trust to that extent to help you with figuring out the workers within your police stations, just to really get a taste of what we're dealing with, because in most situations it's a disconnect within the community and the police departments, but sometimes it's a disconnect within the police departments and the officers that are working for those stations. And that is a situation that needs to be adjusted in and of itself, separate from the community aspect. And I strongly advise for that to happen.